on a good note Friday?
Well, we've obviously dedicated this week to our seniors. Try to sit them out on a high note, and it won't be an easy task. But I think just the sheer thought of playing hard for those guys, trying to make their experience, one to remember, and really that's just been the focus. And so far, we've had two really good days of preparation. So.
When you look back, did you see some warning signs that there may be some struggles, like even preseason, or did this catch you off guard with kind of what's happened this year?
Nothing caught me off guard. I think at the end of the day, football, it doesn't change year to year. I've been coaching long enough to know a lot of it is about the Mo's and Jo's. You can draw up as many schemes as you want. At the end of the day, you got to have players, you got to have guys that love the game, and we had a little bit of a transition. We had some guys that didn't play as well to start, and we got to do some things better. Tackling was Achilles' heel all year, and really that was probably the most glaring thing. I don't think it was much the scheme as it was we were poor tacklers, and we didn't play consistent enough. And for me, that was unacceptable, as well as for Coach Odom. So we got a lot of work to do in recruiting. As far as getting D tackles, and we have a lot of work to do with the young men that are coming back.
You guys had played a little bit better in the previous couple of weeks. Obviously, the offense wasn't quite as explosive as Tennessee, but how frustrating was it to, what Tennessee did, and just especially that fourth quarter, not being able to get a stop at all?
And that was really frustrating. We felt like we had a little bit of momentum going into halftime, as far as feeling like you're still in the game, playing well enough, not giving up a ton of rushing yards. Then you come right out of the half and you back in on one play. That really that was the most defining play for me, because no matter what you say, they look at you on one play and they thinking, gosh, we up again, and on the short field. And, it was tough. It was tough. I can't lie. I think our young men have fought. They've hung in there as much as they can. But we still got to find a way. That Joshua Dobbs is a really good player, as I found out. I knew he was on tape, but he was really except. We had three guys in the hole on those three big runs. They didn't make a play. He did.
Austin Allen's had a really good season, but so has Raleigh Williams, their running back. What do you focus on this week?
Stopping the run. And I wouldn't doubt if those guys come in here and try to run it 70 times in this game. You're playing a defense that's struggling stopping the run. You got a really good offensive line and two really good running backs. So if they do anything besides try to run the ball, they're playing into our hands, in my opinion. So we got to figure out a way to load the box up, be physical at the point of attack, and tackle well. These running backs are really, really good running backs. And so we got a two-headed monster back there, but we just only got to play one of them at a time.
DeMontie, Brett, you coached with him before.
Yeah.
Does this team kind of fit his style and his personality?
Oh, absolutely. He's going to always be a run-first, pro-style, possession type control offense. That's what he believes in. He's actually built that team that way, and he wants to keep all those games close and give himself a chance. And he believes in willing his kids through toughness. And I think they're a very tough team, and they have exactly what he caters to. Big offensive line, good running backs, ball control, and a quarterback who manages the game. And that kid does a good job of that. If you can get him off a little bit and rattle him a little bit, he'll throw something to you, but typically they're going to balance the ball up and play run first. So,
DeMontie, Coach Odom said yesterday he needs to coach and be pretty involved going forward. Have you guys had talks about kind of how things would break down, responsibilities and all that for next year yet?
Not at all. Biggest thing that we got to focus on again is finishing this game. We'll address the offseason after that. We're going to get right into recruiting, but as far as me and him talking, we'll address all those things after. Ever since he actually took control and got more involved in what we've done, we've been focused on trying to make this defense better. That's priority number one. And we got a lot of things to fix in the offseason, no matter who's calling it.
Do you anticipate being back?
We'll address that after the season. That's not even on my radar, to be honest with you. I've been so fired up about trying to keep these kids motivated and be an example to them about perseverance and going through the ups and downs of not only being a starter, non-starter, to calling it to not calling it. So for me, I've tried to lead by example, and for me, I've been really excited about just coaching our guys and trying to get them to play well.
Has this situation strained